everyone, welcome back to Rack, where we talk all things audio production and sound. I'm Dariana Everett. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, and RAC grad. So you clicked on this video, which means that you want to figure out a way to craft your best main take for your song. I got you. I will be going over in this two-part series first, how to record, comp, and all of the different layers you will need to craft your best main take. In the second video, we will be going over a basic mix breakdown and routing so that you have the most control over all of the aspects and layers of your sound to make it sound cohesive and suit the track. For me, I often do all of these extra steps just because I love the results at the end. Let's get to it. First thing you're going to need is to practice your song. The next thing you'll want to do is choose a microphone that sounds good for your voice. For me, I am using the Microphone Parts 12251. I actually just built it. It's a microphone part, so it's basically like soldering by numbers. I have a whole video that's coming out. It's in the process of being edited, and I love this microphone. So other thing you're going to need to think of is the environment you record in. So if you don't have a studio, maybe get some sort of foam that you can put over the microphone, or even like make a little fort and record in there. That could be fun too. Let's dive in. What I'm going to first do is record a whole bunch of different takes. I'll do about one to establish my regular baseline tone of something I find fun, just like my initial instinct. Then after that, I will craft different energies. I have it set up so that we have a recording track, which is how I normally function. Then I drag down to the different takes. Let's get recording. Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. So we're gonna listen to the different energies. Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. Okay, that was the start. So that was my first normal take. Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. Okay, I was a little bit slow, but that was the airy take. So I'll go with airy, punchy, quiet, something loud, super smooth and lush. It really just depends on my mood, but also what the song is asking for. Something a bit spicy maybe? Who knows what the song is? But depending on the song, that's what I would do. I took my bass line and used that as the bass track, and then little words or things that I wanted to add in or fixed, I comped in. We're gonna quickly just choose the energies. I'm not gonna go crazy comping. I didn't want to go too nitty gritty. We're gonna do that, and we're just gonna go up there, and then we're gonna do shackles. These shackles, so I can. That one's pretty. Let's try that. So I can. There we go. Let's take a listen now. Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. Nice. So comped in is like compiling your different tracks together into one cohesive thing. Also, while comping, you'll want to do any sort of tweaks and adjustments. Like, let's say the timing isn't quite what you want it to be. You move things around. You know, it's like you start to learn what you like with vocals, and you take the little bits you need. So you see that you take the different energies and compile them together. So we're going to listen to it from the beginning 9. Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. I just want to praise you. Okay, I think that's fun. We get a mixture of saucy and nice. So then after we have the comp take done, I proceed to record 3 more takes. Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. So copying the energy of the comp take, I will do side 1 and side 2. So these are specifically to put at a lower volume to then widen the voice. And it's fine if they're not perfect because they're going to be low and wide. And when you double your voicing, you're getting a bit of chorusing that naturally happens. So if it's not quite perfect, it doesn't matter too much. Like obviously if it's off, then I don't want that. But it doesn't have to be the exact same energy, the exact same delivery. It makes it feel even a bit more alive and wide when you have slight differences. With all of the sides, anything that will be in stereo, because you're trying to open up the stereo field, you'll want to do the panning a little bit. So you'll want to nudge it a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Depending on how wide I want the voice, I usually go anywhere between 5 and 15. That's kind of my range that I keep. Some people go to 30. Depends on the song, depends on what the instrumentation is. And then what I ended up doing is I did a third copy trying to do what I wrote in my session as main vox 2. However, in the end, I kind of liked just the comp take better, so I ended up muting that take. Now, what we're going to do is blend these together. Just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. I think between both takes, I like the comp take a bit better. So it's just to play around with. Sometimes you get the right energy afterwards. You don't necessarily need to use it all, but it's just so it's there. But the idea is once you establish the different energies of the comp take and you're like, I like this, you then try to sing that as a single take. And oftentimes some magic happens because you know what you're doing, you know what you like, and you know how it sounds. So then you try to copy it a few times, and usually it hits right in the pocket for me. So a lot of times when I'm crafting different songs, that ends up being like the third or fourth take after I've done a comp take and I sing on top of it. That's usually the take I keep. That or the very first take I do. To be honest, it's either or, but both happen. After doing the two sides and you bring that way down, then we want to record octaves. I just sang the octave higher. You can also pitch it up. The main take, you can pitch that up. That also works. I sometimes take the octave higher and then pitch that even an octave higher than that. So it ends up being 2 octaves higher than the main voice, which is excessive, I know, but sometimes I'm a very excessive person when it comes to vocal layers. So next thing we're going to want to do is the octaves. This, we're going to start with the top one. The other one, I'm going to pitch down because I can't sing that low. Are you crazy? So I can dance. And then what you do is you take the main voice and pitch it down. There are lots of pitching tools. Honestly, a lot of the time I just use Elastic Audio in Pro Tools. It's an oldie but a goodie. And since I've been doing this for a long time and I was pitching voice before I knew what Alter Boy was or other good pitching tools, it ended up being something that even the artifacts on it, I kind of just prefer it normally. But yeah, if you're wearing good headphones, like your mixing headphones, and if you're listening to it in speakers, it's very, very evident. When it's in there, you're like, wow, there's so much energy, there's so much presence, it just cuts through. And so that's why we do those, and that's why we do it. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. So you hear them still, but we're actually going to bring them far back in the mix so we can control them. So then after the octaves, we add in textures. And people might be like, what do you mean textures? You're already singing, your voice is textured. Well, we are going to add in an airy take. So this is singing with like lots and lots of air and then whisper. Yeah, we're going to do an air take and we are going to do a whisper take. So this is to add texture to the voice. Focused for me is I almost like breathe out as I sing when I do the air one. Same thing for the whisper. It's so quiet. I go like this and it's not really a big deal. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. And what this does is I high pass this and I really just allow the high end to sparkle. So getting that air for me is something I really, really like. And when you put this all under the same compressor afterwards and glue it together, it ends up being really sparkly. And then when you don't have the air take and you don't have the whisper take, you're like, what happened to the voice? Where did it go? Why is it not as present? There's something missing. So again, these are small tricks that really take more time than what you need. But once you have it, you're like, how can I live without it? Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. Okay. We take a listen to how all this sounds together. Sounds like a lot. However, in the next video, you're going to find out that it really comes together. There's so many people who do things in so many different ways. There's so many amazing bathroom recordings. There's so much. This is just one maybe very tedious extra way of doing it, but I love the results pretty much every single time. So I figured I would share it with you because it has been in pretty much every project I've done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. I'll see you in part 2. Thank you so much for watching. We come up with new content every week, so feel free if you like this video to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.